Hello YouTubers and my Morphin Power Ranger fans. Today we are going to be doing Season 1 through 3 Zord collection I have and collectible figures. Bear with me please. I have some missing pieces to the Zords for Season 1 through 3 and I do have them all, but in all the compatible parts, but I worked really hard on this, and I also including the collectible figures, all 7 Rangers in Alpha 5, and Lord Zed and Goldar with Serpentera. Let's see. I'm going to be taking several pauses throughout this video because we're going to be for each season and whenever needed. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I worked really hard on this, so basically this is how we're going to start. So I'm going to take a pause here and we'll start from here. Okay, so basically this is how it all started. Basically you had an evil sorceress on the moon named Rita Repulsa. And on her evil palace she had several evil minions. Her minions were Goldar, Babu, Squat, and I forget the guy who made the monsters. But anyways, they were planning on attacking the Earth. And then all of a sudden, at the youth center in a city called Angel Grove, which apparently was a fictional version of Los Angeles, there was 5 teens, one named Jason, one named Billy, one named Zach, one named Trini, and one named Kimberly. And then they were doing their own thing, basically having a good time, and all of a sudden there was a giant earthquake that hit the city, and basically their city was under attack by Rita's minions. So basically over at the command center, which was out in the middle of nowhere, some desert of some type, there was an interdimensional being named Zordon and Alpha 5, his trusty assistant. They were planning on choosing 5 teenagers to recruit them as Rangers. So they chose those 5 I just said. And then all of a sudden they were transported to the command center. They will receive their power coins. Jason was Tyrannosaurus, red. Zach was black, Mastodon. Trini was yellow, saber-tooth tiger. Kimberly was pink, pterodactyl, and Billy was blue, triceratops. And they basically denied it at first. They thought I was really weird and all that, but then all of a sudden Jason was the only one that really didn't want them to deny it because he thought they might really save the world. So anyways, they left the command center, and all of a sudden they were ambushed by a group of putties, which were Rita Repulsa's soldiers, clay people of some type, and they were very hard minions to fight. Anyways, they're ambushed, and then all of a sudden the Rangers couldn't fight them off, so they morphed, and then all of a sudden, after they defeated them, the Goldar was invading the downtown area, and then they basically morphed, and they went down there, and they had to call upon their Zords. Well, the Rangers received Zords, and Jason was Tyrannosaurus, Zach was Mastodon, Trini was saber-tooth tiger, and then Billy was Triceratops, and Kimberly was pterodactyl. So they called their Zords, and then all of a sudden they went over and fought the Goldar dude, and they formed something called the Megazord. And then all of a sudden the Megazord formed after they defeated Goldar, and after that they had several battles between them and there, but they had several fights and they were very victorious. But there was one day when they were gonna have there was gonna be a mini series when they're apparently gonna have to deal with something harder than they ever dealt with before, and that was gonna be really hard for them. They did receive power weapons, as you can see right here. Red Ranger's got the power sword, Pink Ranger's got the bow, Blue Ranger has the lance, Yellow Ranger has the daggers, and then Black Ranger has the axe. Well, anyways, they formed the weapons they called the Power Blaster, which can blast away enemies, and if they got big, they can just call the Megazord. And those are the Zords right there. So basically what I'm going to show you is how after this we can take a pause. I'm going to show you how we're going to form the Megazord. And anyways, I hope you enjoy this part of the video. Stay tuned for the next part. Okay, so basically we have our Rangers here. You know, if they lose a battle or not lose a battle, but if they have issues with the monster getting bigger, they'll call upon their Zords. This Yellow Ranger right here, her Zord is Saber-Tooth Tiger. Black Ranger right here. Oops, drop Pink Ranger. Black Ranger right here is his Zord's Mastodon. Pretty cool. Looks like a pretty cool mammoth, or whatever they call him. And then Pink Ranger right here. I'm getting her in a second. She's that's her bow and all that, and she has the pterodactyl Zord. Blue Ranger has Triceratops. See, Blue Ranger has Triceratops. And then Red Ranger, and this is get Alpha 5 out of the way. Red Ranger has the almighty Tyrannosaurus. Red Ranger's got a sword. He's got his Tyrannosaurus. I'm gonna eat you. So anyways, let me zoom in a little bit. Basically, Tyrannosaurus was the strongest, I believe, Zord of them all, out of those 5. And there was a battle between him and one of the very first monsters. I forget his name, when he actually sent the Rangers into another dimension. And what Jason said when he was in the Tyrannosaurus Zord, he's like, let's time to chill this dude out. And he did, so yeah. And then anyways, this is how, basically we're going to show this. Now this is right here is the power sword for the Megazord. It's not the greatest shape. I got it off of eBay, so I did order it so I can have that complete set. So anyways, this is the I'm gonna show this right here, and this is the Tyrannosaurus, and we're gonna go ahead and get him formed and see how you form it like this into the Megazord. So basically, we're gonna do it like this. I'll grab saber-toothed tiger right here, make her form up like this. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying my best. This sword's a little complicated sometimes. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Does it like that? And like that. Let's see, I remember what side. I remember, well, anyways, I think it goes like that. If I'm mistaken with the saber-toothed tiger Zord leg, I am terribly sorry. But I think that's how it goes. And then all of a sudden, Triceratops forms into here. Look at this little laser cannon. It's pretty cool, huh? Anyways, put that in there. The Megazord is formed. Now, they're not forming yet, but it's forming. And all of a sudden, the Zords are getting there. Mastodon does his own little thing. Breaks this apart. And then, basically, I don't have the laser cannon parts, and I'm terribly sorry, people, but he basically does it like this. Basically does it like that. Sorry, I'm not trying to think of the best way to show this. And then have this formed, and then all of a sudden, basically, and then put it in like that, and then do it like that, and then I guess this thing can go right here. Yeah, and it goes right there. There we go. That Mastodon head is also going to use as a shield too. Now, technically, to be honest, with the Pterodactyl Zord, which is, I guess, Pterodactyl's a fictional name for, excuse me, the Pteranodon. Well, anyways, it forms like this. And then goes down like this, I guess. I don't know, but I guess I always like to have it like that. Like someone like that. Goes off and do its own thing. Megazord, been initiated, activated. So anyways, have it go up like this. And have it go up like that. And then have the Zord up like that. Just back him up a little bit so we can see the whole thing. And then all of a sudden push the tail up like that. And then all of a sudden make him his little Tyrannosaurus' arms go like that. Move this out of the way. And have the pterodactyl fly in. Pterodactyl fly in. And all of a sudden Tyrannosaurus. Basically, if I can get his there we go. Get his head in there. And then all of a sudden we put pterodactyl in like that. Oh shoot. Good. Oh, dang it. Phew, that was close. Anyways, put pterodactyl in like that. And put pterodactyl line up with these things right here. Bear with me, people. I'm my memory's rusty on these Zords. And then I guess the Mastodon arms go like this, and then push this out of the way. Come on, you. There we go. And then all of a sudden, Megazord been activated. That's the Megazord. Yeah, well, the Megazord's pretty badass, but there's a lot of other cool Zords in this. Anyways, so this is sword. Basically, I guess it goes in here. Yep, it goes there. Ready for battle. Mastodon shield. Alright. The Mastodon shield right there. And yep, it's ready for battle. That's the Megazord for you. Now, anyways, we're gonna stop right here and take a pause to the next part of the video, because as it gets further and further, this gets really exciting. So thank you guys and gals, and we're gonna pause right here and we'll start off in a second. Okay, so this is the next part of my Morphin Power Ranger Season 1. We have the Green Ranger right here and his Dragon Zord. Basically, the Green Ranger miniseries and the Green Ranger period start out all out when a new Ranger came into the series. He was pretty badass with his moves and all that. Well, anyways, he was chosen by Rita at first, and then he was a new kid in town, was starting in a karate match. Kimberly fell in love with him, and then Jason fought him in a karate tournament, and I guess it was a tie match as far as I remember. But anyways, it was a good match between them two. Then all of a sudden, Green Ranger before he was Green Ranger, he was Tommy. He was just walking around, and all of a sudden, he was ambushed by putties because Rita wanted to choose him to be the evil Green Ranger with a 6 power coin. The 6 power coin was a dragon coin, which I thought was one of the most coolest power coins ever in the Power Ranger series. Well, anyways, the Green Ranger was chosen, and he started out, and him and the minions of Rita were causing havoc in the city, and then all of a sudden, the Green Ranger had an attitude issue, I guess, at school, and he was very good at keeping his power secret, because I forgot to mention the Rangers had to keep their powers as a secret, because they couldn't give them out to anybody, because they'll ruin, like, basically your secret identity. So anyways, Green Ranger, he went through so many battles with the Rangers, and then he got a sword of darkness, I think it was called. I'm not mistaken if I said it wrong. Please correct me or say I'm sorry. But anyways, Green Ranger got the sword of darkness. Tommy did, and he was after he was in a battle with the putties, and he won the battle. And then all of a sudden, the battle got very interesting, very thrill-seeking and all that. And all of a sudden, basically, after the Green Ranger grew big, I can't make him grow big, or I don't have a big Green Ranger that's huge, but he actually grew big, and had Sword of Darkness, and he actually really damaged and almost destroyed the Megazord for good. Luckily, the Power Rangers got their command center online, because also Green Ranger did very serious damage. Evil Green Ranger did serious damage to the command center. So anyways, then after that, he got the Zord called the Dragon Zord, which I think is my favorite Zord of all. It's pretty badass. It basically has a drill tail. It's a dragon that comes out of the water and sea, and Green Ranger has his little flute right here and goes doo 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 doo. It's pretty awesome. And then we got in a battle with the Tyrannosaurus and the Megazord, and after the Power Rangers got their power back and Zordon went missing for a while, and then Zordon came back, they had in a battle, and Megazord defeated the Dragon Zord. Well, anyways, that's how it all started, and then with the Green Ranger, and then all of a sudden Green Ranger turned the light side after the sword was destroyed after Red Ranger and Green Ranger jumped off their Zords and got into a battle on the beach. And Red Ranger said, "It's over, Tommy." And then all of a sudden he used his blaster and destroyed the Sword of Darkness. And then Green Ranger came to the light side, and then all of a sudden had his powerful flute and used the Dragon Zord as good. So anyways, we're going to stop right here, and I'm going to through this I'm going to show you the Green Ranger's Dragon Zord's transformations. Okay, so basically, with this Zord was basically, no, it's like Tyrannosaurus could form in Megazord, but that they actually formed his Battle Zord called Dragon Zord in fighting mode. Well, anyways, Green Ranger was with many battles, but all of a sudden he had to give up his powers after the green candle burned out that Rita made for him. But he did later get his powers back in the series for a little bit by rescuing the Rangers from a serious situation, and he got his head. It was only temporary though. Later in the end of season 1 to not even half of season 2, almost halfway, but not even that close. But anyways, so this is we're gonna show Dragon Zord and his let's see, battle mode. Well, this is him basically like that, stuff like that. Alright, so basically we're gonna go ahead and I'm still very new with this Dragon Zord and fighting mode, so guys, bear with me, please. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the Mastodon part, the Tyrannosaurus off. Alright, so don't need Power Sword. Tyrannosaurus can go back the way he was. Tyrannosaurus is a cool Zord. I want to show you something real quick, people. After before I form Dragon Zord in fighting mode, I'm going to just show a little demonstration of a battle. Look at them. They're fighting. It's pretty cool, huh? Anyways, Pterodactyl is not in this battle. I'm going to have Tyrannosaurus in the background like in the series. Dragon Zord in fighting mode actually destroyed a lot of powerful monsters, including that Frankenstein guy. Well, anyways, Dragon Zord in fighting mode, we take off his tail, right there, and then we take this apart, take off the crest thing. The crest thing I'm absolutely in love with because it looks so cool. And then all of a sudden oh gosh, I don't remember how to do this. So anyways, form this thing like this, and then we do basically have this part go up, I guess, in here. Yeah, just like that. Oop. Put him in there. There we go. Perfect. And then put him... Guys, sorry if I'm shaking. I'm a little nervous because it's my first Zord making video with all this stuff. Anyways, do it like that. And then all of a sudden, let's see. Get Triceratops Zord in there. And then get Mastodon Zord in there. Mastodon Zord in there. There was also another Megazord with Dragon Zord on top of it. Megazord, well, not another Megazord, but basically Dragon Zord formed with the Megazord on top, Dragon Zord on top, called Dragon Zord It was called not Super Dragon Zord, but it was called Mega Dragon Zord, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Well, anyways, so we put this guy. Gotta remember, put this guy right in here, I think. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Gosh, I don't even remember how to do this, to be honest. I think we have to put him... Oh, great. Like I said, stand by. I don't remember how to do this. Oh, wait a minute. It's probably going like... Okay. And then... Oh. It's got to be in like this. Oh, yeah. Now I remember now. So basically he goes in like this. dragon shield. Pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool, huh? And then, sorry about the dilemma, guys. Still figuring this out. I don't mean to insult anybody. And then put him like that. Put him like that. And then you got Dragon Zord in fighting mode. Basically, yeah. It's Dragon Zord in fighting mode. And now we're gonna make the staff, drill staff, which is pretty badass, in my opinion. Okay. Let's see if I can get this thing actually getting on there. There we go, perfect. And then put that thing, I guess this is how it goes. Have that thing right there. Nope. I don't remember how to do this. Well, oh wait a minute. Duh. There we go. Let's see. I don't know how to. I don't remember how to put this on, folks. To be honest, but I think this is. I think goes like this. To be honest, I don't know if that's actually like that, but we're gonna just have it like this. This is basically a staff. Like I said, Facebook folks, if I'm completely wrong, I'm sorry, but I guess this is how it goes. Please correct me in the video if I'm wrong. But anyways, that's it. So, yeah, and then that's it for right now. We're gonna pause here and then go on to the Mega Dragon Zord. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Okay, so there was another form in the Megazord with the Dragon Zord. There was a basically there was the Megazord was formed but had the parts of the Dragon Zord on top. So I'm gonna do a little cheat way out of here, cheat way with this, and then basically what we're gonna do is just take him apart. I'm gonna leave him like that. And then we're going to put the Megazord back together. So, you already saw how I got the Megazord back on. So, basically, put him like this. Yeah, I know. And then put him like that. Call Mastodon. Gotta take this off. Mastodon in there. These things are so much like Transformers, but no dip. They're like they're Zords. Or Voltron or something. Megazord back here, and put him on there. Come on. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oops. Stand by. There we go. See, Megazord is formed back to what it was. Okay. But, my friends, we're going to go do the Dragon Zord in fighting mode now. So basically, go back like this. You see, put the Dragon Zord. I guess it's got some kind of powerful missiles or something. Anyways, put them on there like this. Okay. Okay, guys, I don't remember how this goes on, to be honest. I'm trying not to break it. But, oh, there we go, perfect. Guess this is the, Dragon Zord, it's Mega Dragon Zord, basically. Well, anyways. To make my Season 1 videos a little short, basically had, there was another Zord that came along. So I'm going to go ahead and get him real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and get him real quick. Sorry, I gotta check my phone real quick. This guy named Titanus. I have the Titanus this is Titanus. Basically, Titanus. Ooh, I forgot something with him. Stand by. Alright. There we go. That, like this little, looks like a laundry detergent thing. Laundry machine thing. Well, anyways, basically what Titanus is, he's pretty badass. he can do multiple things. He can destroy really powerful monsters, and he was in season 1 and 3. Because we'll get into season 2 why he wasn't in season 2. But he was in season 1 and 3. So anyways, I can get this guy. There we go. Anyways, oops. So, anyways, Titanus was pretty awesome. And come on now, you. So, that's him. And here's his tail parts, his guns. And let's see. Get him in there. There we go. Perfect. Like a Brachiosaurus. Dragonzord's dragon, Tyrannosaurus, all them Zords. It's basically a Brachiosaurus. So basically what this sword is, take off the tail cannons. Oh. And then basically take off the tail cannons. That's him. Rah, rah, rah. And then we open this part up. Open this part up. Now this will work with the Ninja and Shogun Zords too, but we'll get into them in season 3. So yeah, that's it. So we're gonna put this Dragon Zord press thing up like this so we can open up. So basically, if I can get this thing out, I don't even remember how to take this out, to be honest, folks. Oh, there we go. It's perfect. Just like that. Well, I guess that's how it goes in. I'm not 100% sure. Nope. I guess that's how it goes in. I mean, I could be wrong. Well, I'm trying to go based off the show. I don't remember. For some strange reason, I don't even remember being that interesting. Weird. So basically it goes in like that. And then Dragon Zord. We're going to be forming the Ultra Zord. Dino Ultra Zord. So, let's see. This guy right here. Get him in there. And don't think I'm forgetting anything, because I'm not. So anyways, alright, so get this guy right in there. Perfect. Like that. And then the power cannons. Voila. Go. One goes right there. That goes right there. And then that one goes. So okay, we have the Ultra Zord. Now that's compatible with both seasons with the Titanus in it, season 1 and 3, and it's compatible with the Shogun and Ninja Zords too. We'll get in that later. So anyways, that Zord was very powerful. Even it can be controlled when Green Ranger was not in the series at the time. The Red Ranger took over the Dragon Shield for a little bit and Dragon Dagger so he could keep the power safe from Rita. Well, that was in many series and destroyed many monsters. So that's it for season 1. We're gonna be on to season 2 shortly. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy season 1. Okay, so now we're on to season 2. Season 2 all started out when the Rangers, after season 1, were being very victorious. Apparently there was a new enemy they had to worry about. Well, Rita was planning on another attack on Power Rangers, but apparently Lord Zed evil emperor from an unknown galaxy came and took over the palace, sent Rita in a flying trash can in space and shrunk her. And then the Rangers had to face new kinds of putties. They called their Zords on this new monster named Piranha's Head, which apparently was a man-eating fish piranha. But the Zords didn't work, so they were in this really dangerous battle. The Green Ranger tried to call his Dragon Zord to fight it, but Dragon Zord didn't do very good either. And then so it was a three episode part, and then all of a sudden they had to call something. They had to get these new Zords known as the Thunder Zords. So you see, we got my Green Ranger and all these other Rangers and Alpha 5, and then we have the Thunder Zords, the first 5 Thunder Zords. We're gonna start with the first 5. The first 5 Thunder Zords we have was the Red Dragon Thunder Zord, which was the original Tyrannosaurus transformed into. The yellow one, Saber-Tooth Tiger, transformed into the Griffin Thunder Zord. The blue Unicorn Thunder Zord was transformed from the Triceratops transformed into the blue Unicorn Thunder Zord, and then the Mastodon Thunder Zord transformed into the Lion Thunder Zord, and then the Pterodactyl Firebird Thunder Zord, Firebird Zord, Pterodactyl Zord transformed into the Firebird Thunder Zord. So, yeah. So basically, I'm going to show you the first 5 of the season 2, and Green Ranger eventually lost his powers before season 2 halfway came, but he got new powers after being and then he was in a fight with this crazy monster named Turban Shell, who almost destroyed the whole city. But Thunder Zords almost lost, but Green Ranger really helped out, and then they got destroyed. Nothing really bad happened or anything like that. So basically, what I'm going to show you is we're going to transform these Zords. All right, so let's get Green Ranger out of the way. And let's see, what's got these Rangers right here. I'll put them aside. Now, I have to say, this is my actually favorite season 2, because it has a really great storyline to it. Well, anyways, we got the Thunder Zords right there. So we're going to do it like this. Got the little, I forgot to show you, I have all the pieces to this set. I have all the pieces of the set, fortunately, but we can't forget the sword either. So basically, this is all the other pieces I have to it. Don't worry, I have the head to the Thunder Megazord, but we got this. Put it on here. Let's see how to do this. Gotta remember, that's the thing. So get him on there. Oop. Wrong way. Yep. Get him on there. Get that out of the way. Griffin Thunder Zord right there, and then Unicorn Thunder Zord right there, and then Saber-Tooth. Basically, I'll show you something with the Firebird Thunder Zord in a minute. Red Dragon Thunder Zord had a pretty badass transformation. So he basically goes like this, transforms like this, and then takes the head off like that, and then take that off, and then form the legs. So he can actually look pretty cool. And turn him around, turn the legs around, and then to the Zord like that. Put this right here, and then put the head. Sorry, I'm not trying to flip you off. And put that right there. And we got the Red Dragon Thunder Zord in warrior mode. So yeah, it's pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. Then that Firebird Thunder Zord. Firebird Thunder Zord right there connects to this. Gets on that. And put it right there. Yes, I don't know. Yeah, I could be wrong. Shoot, I don't even remember how this thing goes, to be honest. Oh, you know what? We actually got it on the wrong side. My bad. So, That was a goof on me. Let's put him right there. Put him right there. Put that right there. That right there. Basically, put him right there. Put Red Dragon Thunder Zord right there in the slots. Come on now, get in there. There you go. And put Pterodactyl Firebird Thunder Zord right there. And they use this set like this a couple times. Put the staff like this right there. Red Dragon Thunder Zord's got a staff. We're going for a ride. Whee! Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so now we're going to show the Thunder Megazord transformation. The rest we got left with this is this right here. Now, the staff for the Thunder Megazord was only used in the Japanese Season 2 of Power Rangers version. So I forget what they're called, but anyways. So basically, take this guy off like that. Put him. Take him off. And then take him off. And then take him. And then transform him. Transform him. Put him. Zord. There'll be this one right here. And there. Like I said, I don't recall. Wait a minute. Maybe this one's a little easier because the Thunder Megazord is a little different. Yeah, it is. So it goes in there, just like that. Put it in like that. Because the Thunder Megazord is a lot more easier to make than the Thunder Megazord when it comes to the leg part. Let's see. Sabertooth. Griffin Thunder Zord right there. Put him. Don't want to break him. I'd be so upset if this thing broke. Okay, I'm so angry if it did. I'll get in there, damn it. There we go, perfect. Now let's see, he's in there. Legs up. Let's see, put the let's just my back. We went too low. So basically, he's gonna go in like that, and then put him, that, and there we go, perfect. Now I don't have all the stickers on them because I bought a lot of this on eBay, so the seller couldn't give me the stickers, so that was okay. But I got this a long time ago, anyways. So I'll get him, the Lion Thunders were right here, and like that. All right, so I'll put him. Him, and like that, perfect. Now I get the arms, so I can transform. There we go. Get in there. These things are so fragile. They make me so nervous sometimes. I guess I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can just wear him for nothing. Put this other arm, and then. Perfect. Thunder Megazord. The head on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now, the sword. Power Saber. Thunder Saber, I mean. So, we get this on here. This basically, I think, is supposed to be based off either a Roman soldier or a samurai of some type. But I really like it. It's pretty cool. So, get him on there. Thunder Megazord's made. And if you want to see his staff, I can do that too. And then staff right here. And put him right there. Get him in there. There we go. Perfect. And he's elite. He's an elite fighter. There we go. And after that, and then the sword. The sword. So basically, take the shield, take this off, and then I can I have like 5 little rangers I can go in there. I don't know how to put them there, honestly. Honestly, I really don't care either way, but that's not the main reason why I'm showing you this. But let's see here, the other one. I got these 5 little rangers to put in there. Let's see if I can attempt. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, to be honest, but that's okay. So I'll put these rangers right here. I think they can go on top of the Zords. So anyways, we're done with that. So that's the Thunder Megazord, but that's not all the Thunder Zords. There's 2 other ones that I really like. We're gonna stay tuned and I'll show you them. Thanks for watching. Okay, so this is the other Thunder Zord and the other Ranger. After Green Ranger lost his powers, Tommy, he was gone for a while in the season 2, and then all of a sudden he came back as the White Ranger. Zordon gave him the powers and made him the White Ranger, which is a lot more stronger apparently than the Green Ranger. And then after the White Ranger was called to duty because he had to fight Nimrod, the Scarlet Sentinel, which was a powerful monster that the Rangers in Thunder Megazord had a lot of trouble defeating. This guy right here, that he couldn't even stay in a battle with him. Well, anyways, the White Ranger called Tiger Zord to assist, and then there were a lot of battles between them and now. And White Ranger was really victorious. White Ranger goes, not the Zord, but White Ranger goes into all the way till season 3, before season 3 ends, and because we'll go into that a little later, but the Tiger Zord was very powerful, and it could form into warrior mode like the Red Dragon Thunder Zord, and it was based off a Siberian tiger, I guess, or something. I don't know, but the White Ranger right here and his little sword that could talk named Salba. It's pretty cool. And things. Well, anyways, we're going to show a little transformation. So, back to what we were doing. Basically, we have the Tiger Zord right here. Okay? Be advised, I'm missing that piece right there. I am sorry if that offends anybody, but we're going to make him work. And look, he still does a cannon. Pretty cool, huh? So, yeah. So anyways, this is how he forms, okay? And then, basically, he goes, with his forming, he forms like, let's see, does this. I'm just gonna do this warrior mode, this part, and then continue beyond the other parts next video because my thing's dying, my camera's dying. So basically, it forms like this. Down like that. There we go. Come on, you. There we go. Tiger Zord in warrior mode. After that, flips down. Battle mode up. And then that. And then flips open. And I don't have the White Ranger, the little guy, like I do all the other Rangers, but it's pretty cool. So yeah. And Thunder Megazord's right there. And then, look. We're buddies. Yay. So anyways. We're gonna have to stop right here right now because we're gonna my camera's about ready to die, but I will get back on it once it's fully charged. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, so anyways, back to where we left off at. We were going over the let's get Thunder Megazord out of here. We're going over the Tiger Zord. Cool Tiger Zord, like I say. Basically do the little switch thing. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Anyways, we're gonna do I was wrong. I lied. There was one other Zord in season 2, and it was very little bit of season 3. It was Serpentera, Lord Zed's machine. I don't know if we're probably considered a Zord, but it was a big giant machine. So anyways, let's see. We're gonna do Tiger Zord now in the Mega Tiger Zord transformation. So that's a pretty cool Zord. So what we're gonna do is as I said, take the sword off. Let's form this, and bring him like this. Yeah, as you're seeing. Put that down. Put the leg down. And put him right there. Put him. And then put him in there. Boom. Now, grab this Griffin Zord. Come off. Put you right there. And put him in there. So you gotta be careful with these things, like I said, 'cause sometimes it can break or do crack or something. But yeah, let's see. I don't remember how it goes, honestly. I think it goes like this. There we go, perfect. Put him down for a second. And he needs balance. Alright. And then put you in there like that. And then get him in there. And then that's done like that. So we pull these things out. Don't know why my dogs are barking. They're being annoying. Sorry about that. And then, oop, don't want that falling on the cracks. So put you on there like this. Did that thing. Perfect. I get in there. Oh, duh. I wonder. Oh, no wonder it's going in. Not going on that thing. So, anyways, if we can figure this thing out, of course, but see, he obviously goes in the back of the Tiger Zord. Basically, he goes back like this. And of course, you know what it is? I think I gotta form this carefully. So get him on there like that. There we go. Perfect. So it forms like that. Mega Tiger Zord transformation mode. Mega Tiger Zord was a beast, man. He basically, I don't know if he was stronger than the Thunder Megazord, but I know he got a lot of firepower and he destroyed a lot of monsters that Thunder Megazord couldn't. So, let's see. I think they really, if they wanted to keep Thunder Zords in Season 3, I think they should have either used him or Tor, the green green Shuttle Zord that they used as the Thunder Ultra Zord and as well. So, yeah. That is, there you go. That is, oh, you can't forget Firebird, because Firebird likes being the one we left out. So, yeah, as you see, we have Mega Tiger Zord, and we're gonna get Firebird. Usually, he shoots out the Firebird, which can destroy enemies that are really powerful. So, yeah. And then he destroyed Nimrod, Sentinel. He destroyed that Cannonball monster and a bunch of other people. I honestly don't know how to put him in. I just do it like this, and then put him in like that, and then put him in like, fold that thing up, get that in like that. I guess he goes like this. I don't know, but basically. Alright, so we did that. Now I'm going to introduce you to the last two Thunder Zords we have. This Zord came in the episode. The Zord I'm getting right now came in the episode right before the 2 episodes right before Jason, Trini, and Zach stopped becoming Power Rangers because they had to go on to they signed up for that thing called I forget what it was. They had to go to Switzerland or something. I think it was a Peace Quest or something like that. Well, anyways, later in the season 2, there was 3 new Rangers introduced: Rocky, Adam, and Aisha. Rocky was the new Red Ranger. Adam was the new Black Ranger, and Aisha was the new Yellow Ranger. And then that's Torfree right there. Well, he's a very powerful Ultra Zord. He's really he has hard, and then he's got a hard shell in the whole 9 yards. Well, he was in one episode. It was an episode with Jason, Trini, and Zach still fighting the global monster, whatever the heck it was, with multiple heads, and destroyed that as the Thunder Ultra Zord. And then in the last episode of Jason, Trini, Zach as Power Rangers, excuse me, they went on to the quest to get the Sword of Light to transfer for the power transfer. That was a very good episode, but I was really sad to see the original three red, yellow, and black Rangers leave. I thought the new ones were kind of stupid, to be honest, but they're pretty cool too. But yeah, anyways, this is the Thunder Ultra Zord, and I'm gonna go ahead and get Serpentera. I got him right here. So yeah, Serpentera is right here. This is Serpentera. Boo, 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 boo. Put him right there. If I can, gotta get scoot over Tor out of the way and put him right there. That's Serpentera. He actually does. Whoa. Yep. Actually does this. And he does that, and then he can fold up his arms like that. And he looks like an elite, just some kind of dragon of some type, which is pretty cool and stuff. Yeah. And then I have to go with it the two drivers of it and the Emperor, Lord Zed, and Goldar. So anyways, Serpentera is going to go temporarily over here for a second. And then, let's see. We're going to have the Thunder Ultra Zord set up now. Basically, he opens up like this. Or he can do this, and then I don't have I have some parts missing, to be honest, but I think it's good enough in my opinion. He opens his shell like this, and then opens his shell like that. There you go. And then it won't open up all the way for some strange reason, but the thing is the Red Dragon Thunderzord. Let me get him back in line. You know, they should have used... I'm not very fond of the Ninja Zords like the Thunder Zords, but I think they should use Tor against Rito. But we'll get into more farther with that than right now, because we still have to finish Season 2. So it's basically here's Red Dragon Thunder Zord. He goes in like this, just like that. Pops up, open. He's in. Pretty cool, huh? Want to go for a ride? Kind of like thing. Put him in there. Locked and secured. Cannons up, ready for fire. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think that does that with the Tiger Sword. I'm to be honest. I didn't see it like that in the series. So, anyways, the Tiger Sword does go in there when it's down. So, flip it over like this. Put the Tiger Sword. Put the Tiger Sword when it's formed a super. Form it the really cool way. So in the show, the thing with the table thing that they all stand on, like the shuttle thing, they actually the Thunder Zords on there. This set can complete all the Thunder Zords. So get him in there, the Tiger Zord in there. So yeah, and then let's see, Tiger Zord's the first one that goes in. He goes in like this. Goes in like this. Pardon me, I don't know. This thing is so annoying. Sorry about this, guys. Goes in like this. I don't want to lose that red ball. I don't know why. I already lost one. And put him in like this. It goes in like that. There we go. Just like that. And then he's in like that. He's in like that. So basically, he goes in, and then put him in. He's in. Let me fix him, of course, better. Put him in like that. There you go. He's secured in. Put him in like that. Put him in like that. Okay. So basically, the Thunder. I gotta make this quick because my camera's about ready to die again. I didn't charge it fully. So put it like this. No. There we go. Like that. Thunder. Saber-tooth Tiger Griffin Thunder Zord goes in on this side. And then Unicorn Thunder Zord goes on this side. Forming fast like the show because I don't have no choice because my thing's about ready to die again. Don't worry, it's a new camera, guys. Just I didn't charge it fully last night, I guess. I don't know. Come on, get on there. Of course, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna form him like this. The Lion Thunder Zord like that. Like that. Get the Red Dragon Thunder Zord on there. Come on, get on there, get on there. And put him right on there. gonna scoot him up a little bit. There we go. And then basically Firebird, get him on there. And then, oh shit, I'm about to fall. There we go. Put the get him in there like that, and that's the Thunder Ultra Zord. And basically, this is the Thunder Ultra Zord right here. There you go. There it is, right there. Pretty cool, huh? Tiger Zord in there and all that whole 9 yards in there. And then move this out of the way. Here's Serpentera, right along with it. So that's all the Thunder Zords for you guys. I hope you like this. We're about ready to move on to the last season in a few minutes, but last season's going to be season 3. I'll do a lot more explaining on that. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. Okay, as we left off last time, we had the basically we went over the Thunder Zords in season 2. I forgot to mention that Green Ranger came back at the end of season 2 as an evil Green Ranger, as a clone of Tommy, and fought White Ranger, but it all ended up good, and Green Ranger gave up his powers and transformed in our dimension to help out in a good way there. But the thing is in end of season 2, it was still pretty cool, but once it got season 3, the Thunder Zords had a battle. They had to go to the planet of Enoy and help out Alpha with his friends over there, and they had 2 battles left of the Thunder Zords in season 3. In the beginning, they had the one fighting I forget his name. His name was Repellitor, some green like tick monster, and then all of a sudden they had to fight then the Thunder Zords had their final battle with Rito Revolto. The Tiger Zord and Thunder Zord, Megazord was just completely destroyed. They tried their best to fight it, and their systems in the command center were down as well. And then yeah, so they had to go out to the desert of I forget what it was called, desert of some kind of desert out there. I forget what it was called, but they not Desert Despair, but I don't remember what it's called. But anyways, they had this is the Ninja Zords. Basically, in the movie, the command center was destroyed by Ivan Ooze, an evil villain that got destroyed later on in the movie by the Ninja Zords. But then in the series, after the Rito Revolto is the one that destroyed the Thunder Zords and took away their powers, and they lost their complete powers. The power coins, the weapons are holding, all that, everything was destroyed except for White Ranger was able to get his Saba back after he got new powers. I don't know why he had that when controlling the Falcon Zord right down there, but he got the powers from Ninja, the coin developer from the original powers, and Ninja was like pretty cool, and he could transform and all that. Well, anyways, I'm gonna have to wrap this up real quick because I have to go soon. But these are I don't have all the pieces with it, so please bear with me. I am missing the battle pieces to the Shogun Zords and some of the pieces to the Ninja Zords, but I can still form the Ninja Megazord completely and the Shogun Megazord completely. So we're gonna start with the and Titanus is in season 3, and I will show him in a minute. So with the both Megazords. So basically, you just see here. Well, these are the Zords, and we have. Let's put the Shogun Zords aside. We have the Red Ranger ended up having the Ape Zord. Blue Ranger had the Wolf Zord. Black Ranger had the Frog Zord. Pink Ranger had the Crane Zord. And White Ranger had the Falcon Zord. And then there was, and Yellow Ranger had the Bear Zord. So basically, we're gonna form the Ninja Megazord, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that yellow one's the Bear Zord, blue is the Wolf, pink is the Crane, red's the Ape, and black is the Frog. White right here is a Falcon. I mean, when I was little, I've always wanted this. So yeah, so we're gonna form Ninja Mega Falcon Zord. So pull this aside, put it like that, push it in like that, and then form the Wolf Sword, have him put his tail up. Black Frog goes in like this. This is the easiest Zord to make, but I think I was not very fond of this season. I liked it still, but it was not my favorite. It was my least favorite season, to be honest. that was out of my Morphin. I thought after Zeo it got just ridiculous. So, anyways, put that right there. Put it right here, right there, and then put that like that. Ready, Ninja Zord. I'm a gorilla. Putting him in like this, shift him like that. And they would each enemy they have, they would fight them, and then they basically would punch them. Now Ninja Megazord could be formed without the Falcon, but it's not as powerful with the Falcon. So yeah. Anyways, put the head like that on like that, and then it's a Ninja Megazord. Form this wolf thing right there, in the fighting hands, and it's in there, and Shazam, there you go. That's the Ninja Megazord for you. Now we're gonna add the Falcon. It's gonna go in like this. Put him in like that, and put him on just like this. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to hurry. I gotta go soon, so. And then there we go. That's Ninja Mega Falcon Zord. I hope you like it. Okay, so basically, we're going to take a little pause right here. I know I said I had to go soon, but I have time to take a little quick pause, so let's just take a quick pause here, alright? Thanks, folks. Okay, so back to where I left off. By the way, that is Titanus in the background. I forgot to mention that apparently in Season 2... no, I don't mean to bring up Season 2 again. I'm sorry, folks, but Season 2, Rita came back and married Lord Zed, and later on, they had a wedding, and they had a big battle with the Thunder Zords. But anyways, the Thunder Zords won that battle. But back to Season 3. Rita was gave a wedding gift to not the Power Rangers, my bad. Rita and Lord Zed as Tenga's new warriors, as defeated helped defeat the Rangers. But the Rangers not only had the Ranger costumes, they also had Ninjetti costumes too. I don't have Ninjetti costumes, and I'm sorry, but they have there was the same colors of costumes, and then they also had the Rangers also had they also got the Ninja Zords. The Shogun Zords came later in the series, and then apparently the Rangers they were able to have compatibility with Titanus and the Ninja Megazord. It's not that very simple. I already got it pre-set it up, but basically this is what it is. Just put it in there like that. And then I'm going to push this over a little bit that way. And you got the Ninja Megazord, Ninja Mega Ultra Zord, right there. That's it right there for you. Pretty cool, huh? And then also, yeah, and then Ninja Zords, they ran into some difficult issues. They had lost their Zords for a little bit. And then, by the way, this is Ninjor. I forgot to tell you about him. About Sun Design. He actually, what he does is he flips over like he can. I don't have the sword piece, and I'm sorry, but he actually can flip over like this, and he flips up like this. Let me get it. I never had this thing before, so please bear with me. Flips over like this, and then Ninja Power. Put that down like that, and then up. He's got his there we go, just like that. He's got his power. I don't have his full sword staff, but this is part of it. And I'm sorry if anybody's offended, but it is part of it. So yeah, we're gonna take a little breather right here, right? Okay, so finally we're on the last section. So basically, as I described Ninjor and the Ninja Zords, the Falcon Zord was taken away from Tommy for a little bit, and White Ranger, and then there was another Ranger. Pink Ranger got weak. She basically lost her powers and had to hand over her powers to Catherine, another Pink Ranger. And then there was the Ancient Zords. I don't remember where they were from, but they were the Shogun Zords, and they had to battle a bunch of monsters. Ninja and Shogun Zords had many battles together, and they fought many battles separate, but the thing I didn't like about this season was the power weapons weren't in them, and they couldn't handle monsters by themselves without the Zords, so, yeah. And then we're gonna show the Shogun Megazord transformation real quick. So let's get on that real quick before my camera dies for good. Anyways, this is the blue Shogun Zord, the black Shogun Zord. This pink Shogun Zord is supposed to be white. I don't know why it's like that. And then you got the red Shogun Zord, and then the yellow Shogun Zord. I don't have the pieces that go with it. I'm terribly sorry once again. But anyways, we'll just see what we can do. Shogun Zord transformation goes like this. Puts his arms in like that. Folds up like that. Folds up like that. And then puts them in there like that. Get them in there. And then this thing can go in, of course. In my butt. And then all of a sudden, I think it's the black Shogun Zord, black and yellow Shogun Zord that go on the bottom. It's a little different than the actual other Zords. A little similar to Ninja Megazord. I don't know. This whole season was weird in my opinion. But they get on like that. Put them on like that. Wolf Zord, Shogun Zord. Blue Shogun Zord goes on here like this, I guess, and then White Ranger and Pink Ranger Shogun Zord go on like that. Yeah, there was a lot of interesting, rather interesting in a weird way things about this season. Head goes on like that. It's like that. So, yep. Here's this little sword. Finally got a sword this season for the Megazords. Like that, yeah. I thought the Thunder Megazord was a lot better than that one. And then we get the Ninja Megazord out. And goes like this. The Falcon Zord off. Falcon Zord goes on, puts his wings in the middle. Take off. So yeah, and then we got that formed, and then want to have the Falcon Zord come in like this. And then have arm go on like this. Going like this, if it can get in here. Actually, no, it goes like this. And it forms in like this. And then both arms go on like this. Plain and simple. And then we got the Falcon Shogun Megazord right there. Pretty cool. Yep, so. Finally, the last part of the Zord goes in like this. Then you got the Shogun Ultra Zord right there, basically, right there. That's the Shogun Ultra Zord. Yep. So basically, in this season, it ended pretty stupid. The command center blew up by Goldar and Rito, and they destroyed it. And the Power Rangers lost their powers, and they had. So yeah, basically that with the Power Rangers have to get crystals for the Zeo crystals, and Aisha left, and some Yellow Ranger, I forget her name, replaced her. But the command center blew up, and they lost their powers, and they had to go get new powers. They got new powers in the season after, and after the Alien Rangers got involved, they got turned into little kids. But they grew back up again, and luckily in transformation, Billy had to come up with ideas, and it just ended really interesting. But once season 4 came, Zeo came, it was pretty good. But that's how Power Rangers. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked my videos. Thank you.